Addie Bell of Glidden-Ralston back to state for the third time. Addie, I'm sure this is a feeling that never gets old, but I got to ask, how does it feel to get back to state?
Amazing. I don't know. It's just like that, like right before you go out, it's like that nervous feeling. But like you never know how you're going to play, but you just have to go out there with confidence.
Talk about your day. You're familiar with this course, having played it a handful of times now. How do you feel you attacked it?
We didn't play this course this year because it got canceled with our conference meet, but I felt amazing playing this. Everything was working except for a couple times my putting was a little off, but other than that, I feel like I played really good.
What are some of the things in your game today that you liked?
Definitely my driver. I was hitting them straight most of the time, just a little fade on it, but other than that, it was good. And then my long irons and stuff.
When you're driving well on a course like this that's really hilly, what are the things you have to do to make that happen?
Just make sure you're lined up straight, refocus and everything, and have confidence with it.
Back to state now, third time for you. Anything you can learn from those previous experiences going into this time around?
My sophomore year, we did golf in Marshalltown, so I think I can take away from that, and it'll be very helpful for me.
Any sort of goals or expectations?
For me, by being my senior year, I hope I just go out and have fun.
Yeah, and to end it, at state golf, how exciting is that?
It's so exciting. It's a fun atmosphere to be in.
Well, hey, Addie, awesome job.
Thank you.
Grizzlies' Joanna Reynolds on to state. Joanna, I can only imagine how excited you are right now. You're headed to state. Tell me how that feels and what's going through your mind at the moment.
I'm really excited. I've never been to state in anything before, so it's just something new and exciting.
You've been close. Got here last year. Obviously, you've had some success in other sports as well. Talk about today and what went into allowing you to qualify for state.
My chipping and putting was pretty good. I read the greens pretty well. My irons were pretty good too. Hit them pretty straight.
You've played this course before. Right back here last year you were in this spot. Anything you've learned from your previous experiences of this course that helped you today?
Short game really matters on this course, I think, because you can kind of kick it around a little bit, but as long as you can get it on the green in a decent position, you're pretty good.
You think to all the hard work you've put in, not just this year, but throughout the last couple of years, to have it pay off like this with a trip to state, what does that mean?
That it wasn't for nothing. I did it. I put in all my work, put in a lot of hours, put in a lot of extra hours, and it just paid off, and that's really exciting.
You were in a tie for that final spot. How nerve-wracking was it as you kept watching scores come in, hoping that nobody would bump you out?
I was really nervous. I kept looking back at the sheet thing, and I was like, oh, there's a lot.
Now on to state. What are the goals and expectations you have when you get there?
I just want to play my best. I just want to put everything out there, play the best that I can.
Well, hey, awesome job today.
Thank you.
Riverside's Addison Brink back to state after a strong showing here today in regional final action. Addison, you're headed back to state for the third time. How does it feel?
It feels really good, especially after when you struggle, still being able to go, it just feels really great.
You've played this course before. Played this course last year in this round to move on to state. Thoughts on the course and how you tried to attack it today?
The course is a little bit tougher than what regionals was. The rough end fringe was thicker, but just keeping your hands strong and not thinking too much about when you have those bad shots.
What's the one thing you leave today as you kind of break down your round that you're the most happy with or pleased about, aside from qualifying for state, of course?
My putting. I'm really happy with my putting because I've always struggled with it, and today it came out really well.
Getting to state once is hard. To do it 2 times is hard, and 3 times, of course, is even harder. For you to do that, what does that mean about kind of the career you've had there at Riverside?
It seems great. I don't know. But it's really good. It's fun, and hopefully it pushes other people to score.
You had a really good showing at state last year. For you to duplicate that, what do you have to do? What's the approach? What's the strategy going into it?
Not think too much about bad shots. Focus about what's smarter, not what might be like the best outcome. Think about what would be smarter.
And how about the goals and expectations?
Try to place better than last year, but otherwise just play my best and have fun.
Hey, Addison, awesome job. Congrats.
Thank you.
Here with Mount Air's Jaylee Schaefer after a strong showing, regional golf action today. Jaylee, you put down a pretty good score, and it looks like you're moving on to state. What are the thoughts? How are you feeling about how today went?
Yeah, I thought I did pretty good staying focused and just relaxed, and I didn't get mentally down, so I thought it went pretty well overall.
I know at the high school level, it's the first time you've kind of gotten this postseason feel, but you've played in a lot of big tournaments on the junior PGA. How much do you feel like being in those big tournaments helps you for days like today when obviously there's a lot on the line?
Yeah, they definitely help with feeling more relaxed. I didn't feel very nervous coming in because I've been in this situation many times before.
Talk about the course today and how you tried to attack it and what you feel like you did well.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy if you just stay straight in the fairway, and I felt I did pretty good putting because I know the greens can break a lot too, and I felt like my iron play was pretty good, so I hit 9 out of the 18 greens. So.
At the start of the year, one of the goals is to get to state, and you've done that. What does it mean to accomplish that goal?
I mean, it's great, and hopefully next year the whole team can make it, but I plan to go play well at state and represent Mount Air.
Yeah, kind of along those lines, what are the goals and expectations there in Marshalltown?
Plan to keep playing like I am now. I've had 2 tournaments under 80, so I hope I can do that at state.
Well, hey, Jaylee, awesome job. Best of luck.
Thank you.